All right, welcome everyone to PreMarket Prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin. Well, in the morning, tech was weak, and the market didn't seem to really care about that. And now in the afternoon, tech is still weak, and so is the market. Joel, as you just said a few minutes ago to me, this is what you get when you predicate a rally on the hopes of a Russian vaccine. Let's pull the charts up and let's walk us through what's happened today because
Oh,
we have ourselves a bit of a situation.
yes, a bit of a situation, but hold on here. I should have thought of this before. Let me share my charts here and let me see if I could do something here. Let me see. This is going to be courtesy of my buddy Gary. Let's see if this works.
What what is that? The the Russia top. Okay. There we
You
go. That's it.
like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, look at that. The Russia top. That's what we're going to call it here, folks. Stocks move overnight. They move because the futures move. The futures move because of news, right? Well, we got the news of a possible vaccine. And if we sounded a little jaded on the broadcast this morning, it's just because that's the way we are. Anyways, we never took out the pre-market high of 79. We stalled out at 74, 75, and we were trying, but just I guess not a lot of good news here. I guess they don't like who's Biden's choosing, whoever that is. There's a stalemate, right, on the next stimulus package. So there's just a lot of negative things going on here today. And we've gone from just knocking on the door of all-time highs here to being pretty deep on the red. And I think the selling will stop here maybe at 5 o'clock when the futures officially close down. We've hit 34.50. I had to adjust my numbers because of the big rally here. I will tell you 29 even was your low on Monday and 22 and a quarter was your low on Friday. Not sure if we're going to see those levels yet today's session. This is just a sell everything kind of day. Kind of getting off easy is the crude oil market. That is only trading in the red here by 35 cents at 41.59. But if you want to see an ugly intraday chart, holy mackerel, take a look at gold. 2 weeks worth of gains here, wiped out in one day. Selling got started just in the morning, because everything was going back to normal. Who needs gold? You got to be thinking here, if another day or two are selling here, maybe we'll find a bottom in 1900. And then silver, the leader on the way up, leader on the way down as well here. Silver, I got add SI. What am I doing here? There's your silver market. What's going on with my SI here? Silver market, there you go, giving back 4 or 5 days worth of gains here. And Bitcoin falling into that same asset class, down $550, 11,465. Spencer, you mentioned copper getting the beats as well. And then boy, do
All
we
of
know?
them, palladium, platinum, that's PA and
Yeah.
PL, they're all getting hit here. And Joel, if I recall, you said this a few weeks ago when silver first kicked into overdrive. I think you said, these metals when they go, they can go for a while, but when they stop going, watch out because the bottom can fall out in a hurry. And that's what happened here today. And I've never seen a better argument for having a stop loss order than the metals right here, right now. Because if you were long silver, long gold, long any of these metals here today, and you're sitting on massive profits and you're sort of kind of waiting to see how things shake out, and you haven't sold any yet, and now today, let's say I don't know, you took a nap and you woke up
A nap.
and you're down here today and you're getting crushed. This is an argument for a stop loss. They save you from yourself. They protect your gains.
Yeah, and it's a very, we could talk about this for hours, and we'll talk about it with Triple D tomorrow as well. You don't sell the top when you do that, right? But how often
Right.
are you going to sell the top?
Literally never, unless
Right,
unless you get lucky.
right. Good buddy of mine, been trading gold. He was long from well under 2000, and 17. I wanted them to get out at 19, 1800, 1850, 1900, 2000, 2050. And, I never said anything. I looked at the chart yesterday, and this is just something that I like to look at. Didn't wish I could have pulled the trigger on my own gold, but you had three lows in the same area. And, whatever the dynamics are that are going on that's slamming the gold market here, I guess always after the fact, you can find a technical reason, but you have 3 out of 4 lows in the same area, 2025 and change. Didn't spend much time above that yesterday in the overnight session. So, sometimes the technicals can lead to the fundamentals. Fundamentals are obviously king here. But there's a look at the gold market making new lows here, folks. There's not much I could say here. 32.29. That's your low from yesterday. 32.22 was the low on Friday. A lot of different things going on here, but hopefully we could catch a bid and not close on the lows.
So Hallie Reynolds in the YouTube chat is asking if there's news causing the sell-off. I'm assuming she's referring to the metals, and if not, then correct me. But as far as
the news was this morning that Russia cured the virus, and that boom, that we don't have anything to worry about. No flight to quality. That's it. Maybe they don't like Biden's running mate, whoever that is. I'm not sure if they officially chose it. Also, the stimulus. I guess they've reached a stalemate on that. So a lot of different things adding up to this.
And also, what I was going to say is, I'm sure there are some traders somewhere that know exactly why the metals are down today. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know why. And this is how you know that almost nobody knows why. Is because if you just read articles, go on CNBC and the Wall Street Journal, and look at the people that they quote and see what they say. And when they're quoting sources who say like, "Oh, the momentum has stalled," they're taking profits, that means they don't know either. So nobody really knows. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, "Oh, I know why gold is getting cracked today." I don't know why. That's the way these things go.
And also, just for any cynics that we have here, and we know we have them here in our chat. I mean, we're not here to tell you, yeah, we saw this. We're just trying to tell you the set of circumstances, whether they are technical or whether they're fundamental. Like I could tell you right now, Triple D tomorrow, he ain't going to be buying dips. He's going to be selling rips. He's like, I'm not going to buy dips for a while. And he was like, oh, I'm not chasing. And now he's going to be like, he's going to be selling the rips. This is a significant day. We made a new high for the move, almost near the all-time high. Depends if you're looking at the front month contract or the rolling front month contract. I mean, you got up there basis a front month contract, 75.75, and that was it. So there's just a lot of different circumstances going here, but have a plan. And what Spencer was talking about here with the trailing stops is, hey, if you have it, and you have an out and you had a plan and you get into a trade. Oh, I guess also, the NCAA football season. Yeah.
Well, that's great news for you. It means you won't be as distracted in the fall. You can focus on the markets more. That's great.
Yeah. Well, it's good news because it will guarantee that Lisa and I don't have any arguments about what time we leave for a Michigan football game, because I like to leave at 8 in the morning, whether it's a noon start, a 4 start, or an 8 p.m. start. We did catch a bid. Yesterday's low, 32.29. It's holding up for now, but my spidey sense says that I don't know. I don't know. We could see 32.22, but big range. This is the biggest range we've had in quite some time. Not a good indicator. When your average daily ranges are going down, that's good for the market. This is going to ramp up the VIX. This is going to get older bears on the soapbox and preaching tomorrow, but ton of things here. But let's get to, we only have 11 minutes left, and I got to skedaddle out of here at 4 p.m. So what stocks do you want to cover?
Let's start with Qualcomm here. They got a favorable antitrust ruling today, ruling against the FTC and in favor of Qualcomm. And that is the reason.
25. We just blasted through that low, Spencer. 26. We just went to 25. We're working on Friday's low here at 32.22. That was a little bit of a blast there.
Yeah, maybe you should pull those futures back up, Joel, because we are really falling here heading into the close.
I'm sorry about that. Can I move this up here? The Russia top. I wish I would have put it right up here. Wow. I'm gonna save this tomorrow for Triple D. He's gonna get a kick out of that one. The Russia, I put the Russia vaccine top or just the Russia top?
I think it's fine as is.
Okay, thank you.
So
All right.
we have fallen at 2 p.m. Eastern time. The S&P futures were around what 33.67, 70 in that range, around 70,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
we are now down to 33.25. So
It is like I said, we're expanding our range here. So when you don't want that, you want slow, steady, slow and steady rallies are predicated on just the market going up, going up, going up, going up. When you get this kind of volatility here, that's not what you want to see. Boy, I got messages.
well,
Just
the argument, you know what though, the argument against that is buy the dip has never not worked.
right.
So you
Okay, I
know,
didn't even. Gosh, you got me all excited, and I looked at Qualcomm. Sorry for interrupting you, Spencer. I
no,
sure
it's
hope we don't have to go back to those days. Tried to run in this. The good news, Mr. Market's probably not helping. This is not good here for Qualcomm. I mean, it's still up solidly on the day, but failed to take out your 4-day high in the recent high of the move. I guess for this one, I would just keep an eye on 105. 105 looks like the low for today. Another low here just under 105. So you could blink at being 100 in this one. S&Ps want some more to do here on the downside. We're at 2675, a low of 24 and a half. Don't think we're going to get to 3,300 today, but never say never in this market.
all right. What about Boeing here? They announced today for the sixth straight month negative net orders. They had no new orders in July, and they had a couple cancellations. So I don't know how you can buy this thing. They're a plane maker that's not selling planes.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is another thing that we kind of talked about. I mean, you're going to see consolidation in the industry. I mean, you haven't even been talking about the 737 Max lately, right?
Yep.
Less planes. I mean, this thing had a nice pop this morning. We were talking about the American Airlines, and now red on the day. Look at that. They was trading over $15. And if you were chasing it here, new law in the session, we're going to knock on a 33.23 here in 1 second. But look at the pre-market chart. Is there any,
Wow.
is there any, oh, you know what also I saw this afternoon?
No.
And I didn't, could you look at the California cases for COVID? Did you
Sure.
see that?
I believe it's in Pro. Let me track it down real
Yeah,
quick.
I did. That's where I saw it.
Okay. New let's see. Daily deaths for coronavirus up 1% day over day. Oh, that's dramatic. Cases up 2%. That's dramatic.
Yep. Yep.
1% increase in deaths, 2% increase in cases from yesterday. Wow.
Yep. What time did that come out?
That headline is usually out at like 2 o'clock
Let's
Eastern time. So yeah, around 2:20 or so. Today was at 2:14. Wow, that's not good. Okay. Did you see Neo today, Joel? NIO?
Oh, I know. That didn't even sniff its pre-market levels. I mean, you get a move like this up, you get the quick drop, and then you get back up this area. This is here. I'm gonna do something here. Another again. Boy, Dennis is gonna be so impressed tomorrow.
You have to remember to bring these charts back up, otherwise we won't see them. What are you doing? What is that? What does that say?
Get my money back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, this has been a massive gift, right? Why not take some profits up here?
Oh boy, this is scary. I'm getting dangerous with this thing now. Oh boy, oh boy. But anyways, yeah, you're enjoying, you're loving this. This thing's going to $20. No, it's at $11. No, it's going back to 20. And then you got turned away here. I don't even remember what the numbers were and everything. Does
Oh,
it
they were
really?
great. They were great, Joel. Beat, earnings, guidance. It's all good. Deliveries. It's all good.
Okay. Little bounce off Friday's low. Friday's low was 22. Now we're back up into third, trying to knock on the door at 33.30 here, but went through Friday's low by a couple points.
All right, we got 5 minutes left here. Let's go to. I wanted to look at CAR, Avis Budget, which we've now talked about on the show for a while, but don't look now at car, but it's quietly doing something here.
Well,
It's doing something here.
with Uber and Lyft going out of business,
That's
and
that's an
and I'm just being facetious here. Uber and Lyft going out of business, and no more Hertz. There you go. Maybe that will be the only rental car agency, and since people aren't going to be flying, they're going to be renting
I
from
guess so. I
from
guess
Avis
so.
Budget. I think that might be an Ann Arbor, Michigan company. I'm not sure though. You could look that up. But yeah, a breakout, a clear breakout. What was there news on it today?
I didn't even look. Let's see.
That's a clear breakout over 25. I mean,
Let's see anything.
yeah, over 30. I wasn't looking at it, but you know what? It's leaking. It's leaking bad.
A little bit.
That's not good. I think I think if you really want to own this thing, I think you get a shot at $30 maybe tomorrow, because you got a gap in there, right? You got a gap. You got a 50-cent gap. If you want to own this thing at 30, I think you can get it within a day or two.
All right, Joel. It looks like we may have found some buyers in the S&P futures here as we
A
head.
little bit. We bounced off Friday's low.
Yeah.
Expanded range, 4 minutes to go. So, shorts, I mean, this is their day. This is what they've been thinking about for a long time. So, if they were averaging up for a long time, probably getting back down near their average price here. But hopefully what we'll see is that we bounce here and get a close, and then they goose the futures overnight. We get up to like 33.35, 33.40, and then we come back down through this area tomorrow. And it will be essentially a double bottom if this 33.1950 holds up. And then those are one of the good setups. Not as good as the one that we had in gold today, but it will definitely be a good setup.
I just saw that the Pac-12 just canceled their fall sports season as well, so the domino is starting to fall here for that. McConnell said that the talks are at a stalemate as far as another stimulus package, so not helping things here.
How quickly you forget about the Russian vaccine. We do. That's what we were taught. That were all the optimism this morning.
You know what I think would happen? I think this may have been lost in translation. I think he probably said they have vodka, but it got mistranslated to vaccine. It's the words are kind of similar.
Can I tell you a joke someone told me?
Just
it's not in very good taste.
Then don't. I don't want to.
No, it's not super bad.
I don't want to hear it.
It's the vaccine. It's vodka and a syringe.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't that bad. All right, 358 here. Let's do a couple more stocks here.
I didn't make that up. That
was fine. All right. I wrote down a few tickers from the chat this morning that we didn't get time to talk about. Someone brought up Nvidia. Let's look at that one real fast here. We talked about AMD versus Intel this morning, but not Nvidia. So let's just pull that guy up.
NVDA. Oh man, you know what? I'm really gonna regret being such a chicken today with Triple D, and I'll tell you about that in a second. Nvidia down $13.55. I mean, come on, 460 was the all-time high. Everyone is sitting on profits except for the people that bought it for the last 4 or 5 days. If the downward momentum continues in the market, I see 420 support. That's where I would look for the next bounce in this one. And I really chickened out with Triple D.
Yep.
Man, oh man, oh man. I would have won that bet today. I wanted to go $5. I wanted to go $5 either way. I'm a chicken. I'm very disappointed in myself. I could have won that bet. Well, he wouldn't take it. No. I bet you he can get his call spread a little bit cheaper today. But the reason I didn't like that chart, and I'm very like these gap and goes and stuff, is I always feel it's going to come back and fill the gap. And that's why I said I'd be more comfortable buying this thing at 70 and not. So darn, I wish I would have taken that one. Okay, Spence. That's it. That's it. That's all for today, folks.
That's it. All right. You can catch the replay of all of our broadcasts on YouTube. Our pre-market show is also available on podcast form on every major podcast platform for a free trial to Benzinga Pro. There's a link to that in the description of this video. There's also a link there to our Shopify store and to all of our future events. Please remember that all the information from our broadcast is meant to be used as informational purposes and not for investing or trading advice
No, not investment
or
advice.
vaccine advice. Everyone have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning.